Hey guys, it's David from the Cali Insurance Squad, and today we're going to be predicting week number 7. Do we have to go through week number 6 again? I do not want to relive week number 6. I still had an over 500 record, but the last 2 weeks have not been kind for me. Alright, so let's go through the scores from last week. So, the first game was the Titans versus the Texans. I picked the Titans. The Titans won 42-36 in overtime. The second game was the Ravens versus the Eagles. The Ravens won 30-26. I picked the Ravens. I start off 2-0, so that's pretty good, right? The Steelers versus the Browns. The Steelers won 35-7. Just demolished the Browns. So I'm 3-0. The Colts beat the Bengals. I picked the Colts. The Colts won 31-27. I go 4-0. This is where it goes off the rails. The Lions versus the Jaguars. The Jaguars lost 24-16. I picked the Jags. I don't know why I picked the Jags. If I pick the Jags, do not listen to me. It's always going to be the opposite team because the Jags suck. The next game is the Bears versus the Panthers. I picked the Panthers. The Bears won 23-16. That gets me to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. The next one's the Giants versus the Washington Football Club. The Giants won 20-19. I picked the Giants, so I go 5-2. The Broncos versus the Patriots. I picked the Patriots. The Broncos actually won 18-16. The Dolphins versus the Jets. The Jets got a good old goose egg, a shutout. Dolphins won 24-0. I go 6-3. I picked the Packers to beat the Buccaneers, and the Bucs won. Cannot believe that the Buccaneers won that game. And not only that, but they demolished. They made Aaron Rodgers look like a rookie quarterback. So that takes me to 6-4. The Rams versus the Niners. The Niners won 24-16. I picked the Rams. Jimmy Garoppolo is back. Atlanta versus the Vikings. I picked the Vikings, and the Vikings won. I don't have the score, but no, I think Atlanta won. Atlanta won 23 to something. So that gets me to 5 losses. 7-5. The Chiefs versus the Bills. I picked the Chiefs. The Chiefs won 26-17. That takes me to 8-4. 8-5. The Cardinals versus the Cowboys. The Cardinals won 38-10. That takes me to 9-5. So my overall record so far this year is 63 wins, 30 losses, which is pretty good. All right, so the first game of week number 7 will be the New York Giants versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This is going to be a Thursday night game. I'm going to pick... This was a tough one to pick. I'm going to pick the Eagles because the Eagles are going to need to win if they want to actually win the division. It looks like no one in that division wants to win it, but someone has to start winning. They're both in the division, so if the Giants start winning, then hey, they might have a shot at the division. But I think the Eagles will take this one. The Panthers versus the Saints. I'm going to pick the Saints. They're coming off a bye week. Panthers had a play last week. Yeah, I think the Saints will pull it out. Hopefully Michael Thomas is back as receiver for Drew Brees. That'll make things a lot easier for them. The next game is the Bills versus Jets. Who's going to pick the Jets? Absolutely nobody. The Bills are not that good either. They are horrible, but they're better than the Jets. That's another division that no one wants to win. I think the Bills have 4 wins, but they have lost the last 2 games. The next one's the Browns versus the Bengals. See, I see this one as being potentially one of the games that the Bengals will actually win this year. The Browns are looking horrible. Do I pick the Bengals right now? I cannot pick the Bengals, but I'm pretty close to picking them. They're looking for real. Joe Burrows is looking good. T. Higgins is looking good. Yes, but I'm not picking them yet. The Browns will win. The next game is the Cowboys versus the Washington Football Club. I'm going to pick Washington just because I think Washington has a better quarterback right now. And they have, I think, a team that's going to start going on a little winning streak here. The Packers versus the Texans. The Packers better bring their offense because the Texans will. I'm going to pick the Packers in this one. I'm not as confident as I was from last week. But hopefully Aaron Rodgers and the boys can get it together and go to Houston and, kick some butt. The next one's the Lions versus the Falcons. I'm going to pick the Lions in this one. Every time I pick the Lions, they lose. I don't pick the Lions, they win. So I'm sorry, Detroit Lion fans. I'm picking the Lions to win this. I hope they do not lose for your sake. I hope they don't lose because I picked them, because that seems to always happen. The next one is a hard one to pick. It's the Steelers versus the Titans. Both teams are undefeated. Both teams were supposed to meet in week 4, but it got canceled due to the Titans having the disease. I know. Yeah, this one's tough. This one's a tough one, man. Both teams are really strong. Both teams are Super Bowl contending teams. I'm gonna pick the Titans to win this one, but I would not be surprised if the Steelers end up winning. The next one's the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. I think the Seahawks, coming off a bye, will beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals are really good. They showed on Monday night. But I think there still is improvement for the Cardinals. And the Seahawks have Russell Wilson. They have DK Metcalf. They have Tyler Lockett. They have Chris Carson. They have Greg Olsen. They have a really, really good team. The next one's the Chiefs versus the Broncos. This one's, I think, an easy one. The Chiefs are going to go into Denver and roll right over them. The Jags versus the Chargers. I'm picking the Chargers in this one. The Jaguars, I've been trying to pick you. I tried to pick you against Miami. You lost. I tried to pick you last week, and you lost. Chargers are probably going to be a better team. And I'm going to pick the Chargers to win this one. The Niners versus the Patriots. If Jimmy Garoppolo plays the way he plays last week, the 49ers will win quite easily. The Patriots are, right, they have a lot of injuries. They have a lot of players that are not playing due to the virus. And, yeah. So I'm going to pick the 49ers to win this game. The Sunday night game is the Buccaneers versus the Raiders. The Raiders are surprising me. But I'm going to be picking the Buccaneers in this one. Tom Brady, don't let me down, because it seems like every time I pick you, you lose. So, come on, Bucs. Let's win this one. And the Monday night game is the Chicago Bears versus the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going to be picking the Rams in this one. I think the Rams will steamroll all over the Bears. The Bears defense better come out to play, because that's the only way that they're going to have a chance to win. The Bears need their receivers to come out. They need Allen Robinson. Who's the other one? Why can't I think of the other guy's name? But they need them to come out. They need the receivers to come out, help Nick Foles. They need their running game to run the ball, and yeah. But I think the Rams are going to win this. They have the best defender in the NFL, and Aaron Donald. So my pick is the Rams. So my picks this week are the Eagles, the Saints, the Bills, the Browns, the Washington Football Club, the Packers, the Lions, I'm sorry guys, the Titans, the Seahawks, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the 49ers, the Buccaneers, the Rams. So far, I taped this on Wednesday. So far, there's no games that are going to be canceled, so let's hope it stays that way. No games canceled. Let's keep it like that. All right, guys. So remember to subscribe to the Cali and Join Squad. Hit that notification button. So don't miss out on every video. Smash that thumbs up button. Share with friends. Until next time. Peace out.